Welcome back to Rooster Crowing TV, y'all. It's been a minute, but we back. You heard me? Man, early morning, man. I figure I got some time to drop a story before my little man get dropped off. Because once he's in my presence, that boy don't let me do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So, man, let's get into this story, man. You know what I mean? A sheriff involved shooting. This one's coming straight out of my home state of Florida, man. Florida, boy. I can't lie, man. Until I left Florida, until I left the frying pan, you know what I mean, looking in, I never really understood how crazy we were down there. You feel me? People used to say, man, y'all crazy all the time, and I used to look at them like they were crazy, and I'm like, man, what you talking about, bro? We, that just, it's normal shit, man. But when I jumped out that frying pan looking in, bro, we crash out all the time. You feel me? And this is just another story, man. This one right here was a simple traffic stop that turned deadly. It turned deadly because there was a suspect in the car who was out on bond for drug trafficking. And when the officers asked him to step outside the vehicle, he did. Except he did with a fully loaded automatic rifle. And he started busting at the police. You know, it was so crazy that the officers kind of lost track of where he was. He got hit in the leg, went around the car on the other side, and somehow he slipped behind the officers. While they were shooting in the direction they thought he was in, this man was behind them. And his gun got jammed. That's the only thing that really saved these officers' lives. You feel me? So I'm going to read this a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm going to let the sheriffs give y'all like a brief little, you know what I mean, detail of what happened, and then the video can roll. You feel me? Alright. Authorities released dash cam footage. Hey. Too early for all these phone calls, man. Alright. Authorities released dash cam footage Thursday of a deputy involved shooting that ended with a suspect dead. A man who was out on bond for drug trafficking and had multiple convictions of violent offenses, officials said. Broward County Sheriff's Deputy Brian Porter and Tyler Thoman were conducting a traffic stop on August 30th in Melbourne. Melbourne ain't too far from Orlando. This ain't 70 miles away. It ain't even feel like it's 70 miles away. But yeah, when they were conducting the traffic stop when they were ambushed and fired upon, Sheriff Wayne Ivey said in the video detailed in the account. I'm going to let him talk a little bit, and then we can skip to the scene, to the action scene. The crazy shit.
Wayne Ivey, the Brevard County Sheriff's Office. And I want to give everyone an update this evening on the deputy-involved shooting that took place on Monday, August 30th, when two of our deputies were ambushed by an extremely violent career criminal during a traffic stop in West Melbourne. The attack and ambush was perpetrated by a violent career criminal with a history of 40 charges for crimes including drug trafficking, aggravated assault while discharging a firearm, battery on a law enforcement officer, and attempted first-degree felony murder, as well as convictions for robbery with a firearm, failing to register as a career offender, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, resisting arrest with violence, possession of controlled substances, and various probation violations.
That boy has been busy.
Even worse and more disgusting is that this career criminal, whose name doesn't even deserve mentioning, was actually out on bond with active warrants for additional felony drug trafficking cases where he could attempt to kill our deputies, when he should have been safely locked behind bars where he couldn't victimize another citizen or innocent bystander. I'm sure that, like me, you're probably asking yourself right now why a thug with this kind of criminal history was ever given a bond where he could be out on our streets to harm someone else. That's a question I promise to find the answer to. But for now, I'm just extremely thankful that our deputies are safe and the suspect is no longer on this planet where he could.
Guys, keep in mind, sorry for cutting y'all off. YouTube wouldn't give me 15 minutes, so I'm going to have to skip through this a little piece.
Put someone else's life in peril. As I stated earlier, this incident occurred when one of our deputies conducted a traffic stop in the unincorporated area of West Melbourne on a vehicle that was occupied by 3 adult subjects who potentially face every day of their life.
Alright, y'all, I had to skip fast forward a little bit because we want to get 15 minutes to upload this. But before I do that, man, I got to say something. Ladies, Matter of fact, I'll just save it for the end. Let's go.
What's that? In the car? Alright, partner. He will talk to you out here. Is that all you're... Yeah. I'll watch it for you. He's alright. I got babies. Oh, you got a dog too? Hell. I'll make sure they're alright. I got babies too, man. Huh? Okay. Shit! Shit!
Now, as you can see and hear from the video, this was an extremely violent.
Yo. Let's go back, man. Let's run it back. 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 Look, this is what I wanted to say. Hold on, let me turn this mic around. Let's run it back. Let's run it back, man. This is what I wanted to say. Ladies. Now, there was a kid in this car. A dog. And all that shit. I believe like a 2-month-old. Right? Ma'am. I don't know who, unless that baby was his. Right? Because they don't even want to give too much information on this dude. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure by now his name should be released, and I will try to find his name before I even upload this video. Bro, ladies, you putting yourself and your child in harm's way, knowing this kind of shit about this person, and then he's in the backseat with a 40 automatic. Let me see. You're putting your kids in harm's way, riding around with an individual who have all these charges, who just came home. He's on bond. This man is strapped to the teeth, right? 40 loaded automatic weapon, and you're in the vehicle with him and your infant child. It's clear that this man was ready to go out that day. He already made up his mind. First of all, he's not supposed to be in possession of that firearm. This shit was not going to end up well anyway. It was going to end up with him going back to prison. You feel me? But being the fact that, yo, you riding around with this dude with your infant child, you put the child at risk. You put yourself at risk. Like, when does common sense start kicking in for some people? I don't get it. The sheriff, this guy right here, blessed. I can't even say he lucky, bro. Blessed. Had it not been for this dude's gun jamming, this cop would have got it, bro. He would have got it. Let's run that back and finish this commentary.
All right, partner. He will talk to you out here. Is that all you're... Yeah.
And you see, man, traffic stops are what you make it out of, man. Like, I remember growing up back home, man, I done got pulled over 1,000 times. You feel me? From a teenager. And I used to wonder why they were pulling me over, but damn, a nigga look young as hell. So when I was 14, shit, I was just looking like a young-ass kid driving a car, you feel me? So we done got pulled over a lot of times. But man, by the grace of God, bro, it always went smooth, you feel me? We don't cuss their ass out and all that shit, but at the end of the day, we always, were permitted to leave. You feel me? So, not every traffic stop has to turn deadly. You feel me? Drivers also participate in how that shit turns out. Occupants of the vehicles also participate in how the traffic stop turns out. Clearly, you can see in here.
Yeah, I'll watch it for you. He's alright. I got babies. Oh, you got a dog too? Hell.
And they're just having a normal convo.
Right. I got babies too, man.
And then they asked him to come outside. There go John Rambo with the dreads.
Huh? Okay. Shit! Hey! Shit!
Man, listen. This is crazy, man. Yo, ladies, I get it. Everybody want to be around the bad boys and shit like that. But is it really worth it putting a 2-month-old infant at risk? Why if those cops would have started shooting through that car? The only reason that cop didn't, because he already was at that window and he saw that kid in the car. But why if they would have just said screw it and started shooting at that car? We got to make better decisions, man.
Now, as you can see and hear from the video,
Look, we got to make better decisions, man. I'm pretty sure we almost at that 15-minute mark anyway, so I'm about to end this one right here, man. Y'all be safe out there, be dangerous out there, man. Pick your pick. Feel me? Till next time.